Good morning. Welcome to ICU News, broadcasting live from Marion, Indiana. I'm Mark Mellinger. Our first coverage today is on the sports happening around the school. Our golf team has had a difficult morning. They started out with some great tee shots this morning, but due to the snow outside and the weather, they've had difficulty finding the ball from that point. Basketball at Indiana Wesleyan, they're going into the weekend at 7-1, hoping to be able to get a great victory against Taylor. Moving into our main story, a girl who recently died due to complications of a liposuction surgery. The case was solved yesterday when brought a $20 million settlement. To discuss this, we're going straight to Ron Burgundy, who's going to interview the doctor who performed the surgery. Ron?
Thank you, Mark. I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm here with Dr. House, who performed Shirley Donut's surgery 2 months ago at the Marion General Hospital. Dr. House, going into Miss Donut's liposuction surgery, did you have any doubts that this could turn fatal?
Well, there are always going to be risks with surgeries. There's always the risk of complications, but I've performed this surgery before, and I was confident that I would perform it successfully.
Okay. Did you realize the liability that you would have if one of your surgeries turned fatal?
Of course, as a doctor, I understand that I have a duty to protect my patients.
Are you going to be able to wake up every morning knowing, because of your negligence, the Donut family is without their daughter, Shirley?
No comment.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Ron. Stories like that can be very moving, difficult to understand. But some of the facts behind this case is that Shirley Donut, she was a 5-foot-tall, 400-pound, 18-year-old girl who went into this surgery. So there could have already been some medical complications going on due to her weight and her size that we didn't understand. But earlier today, Ron had met up with Mother Donut. So let's go and look at the clips of that interview and see what happened in that instance.
Thank you, Mark. I'm Ron Burgundy, and I'm here with Mrs. Donut. I understand this is a very tough time in your life with losing your daughter, Shirley, 2 months ago due to the complications at Marion General Hospital and Dr. House. Mrs. Donut, first off, why did Shirley go ahead and have this surgery?
Ron, high school is it's just a tough time in a teenager's life, and she just always struggled with image, and I don't know. Prom was around the corner, senior pictures, you know how it is.
Yeah, I know that can be a tough thing, and it's very common in high schools. Kids are just so brutal, you know. Do you feel that the $20 million settlement is fair? And do you think that will make your family feel that it's paid off?
Nothing will replace Shirley. You can't put a dollar amount on someone's life. I don't know how they could even say that's enough, but...
I can understand that. Well, thank you for your time. That's pretty good. Back to you, Mark.
Thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. I'm here with Jane Jersey. She's a prosecuting attorney and also the author of Doctors and Knives, The Conspiracy of Surgery. She's here to discuss some of the legal aspects of the case, allow us to get a better understanding of what medical malpractice is. Ms. Jersey, how long have you been dealing with cases like this?
I've been working on medical malpractice cases for about 10 years. I took a small break to write my book, which is on sale on Amazon for $19.99 if you would like to buy it. But I really want to make sure that doctors are paying for when they are negligent to their clients. We should be able to protect these patients.
So, if I could maybe get you to give us a better understanding, how would you define medical malpractice?
Well, you see, medical malpractice is a type of tort law. So when someone is injured, they receive retribution through the court system. In medical malpractice, a doctor, a nurse, or some other sort of medical professional causes injury to a patient because they were not properly providing medical care.
So this deals with negligence and just not paying attention, doing your job correctly? Is that what we're saying?
Basically, yes. This negligence is failing to perform in their duty to properly provide medical care.
Okay, now then how would you say damages are decided?
Damages are usually decided by proving that the doctor was negligent and that they had a duty to provide proper medical care. And the damages can include covering the medical expenses and also emotional damages and covering the lost time of work. And in the case of a death, such as this case, it can add up to quite a large amount.
Yeah, for the amount in this case added up to $20 million. And I've heard rumor that some states have caps on the amount of damages you can get. You want to explain that a little further?
That's true. Each state has their own different medical malpractice laws. In Indiana, for example, there's a $250,000 medical cap. So the damages that a patient receives cannot exceed that amount.
Okay. Thank you so much for clearing this up and giving us some light on the technical aspects of the case.
You're welcome.
Well, there you have it, folks. Medical malpractice, girls who lost their lives, liposuction surgery. It's a cruel world we're living in. On another note, this just in, we just got news saying that one of the golfers who was at this morning's tournament has just fallen through the ice on a pond while he was trying to get his ball from being in a hazard spot. Well, that's what happens when you play golf in a blizzard. That's it for this evening, folks. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.